All right, people, we're back. Weigh-ins are officially over for UFC 266. Everybody weighed in. Everybody made weight, I believe. I'm checking right now. No asterisks. No asterisks. Yeah, everybody made weight. Great. And there's fights that I didn't even know about, like Roxanne Modafferi's fighting Tyler. I forgot how to say that girl's name. Tyler Santos. Forgot about Dan Hooker, Nasrat. They both made it. They were able to. Marab, Division, whatever. Marlon Moraes. That's a great fight. Cynthia Cavillo and Jessica Andrade open up the main card. This is a sick card. And of course we have, the two title fights up top, and Nick Diaz and Robbie Lawler in a 5-rounder, and a 5-round third fight. Second time. First time was Nate Diaz and Leon Edwards. The second time this will happen is Nick Diaz and Robbie Lawler. Makes me nervous in regards to that fight because they moved it up a weight class. Went from 170 to 184. We'll talk about that later. Anyways, start out at the top. Alexander Volkanovski and Brian Ortega. I don't know how I feel. I feel like Alexander Volkanovski should win this fight. I think in my head that's how I see it going. But also I kind of feel like maybe Brian Ortega might be in his head a little bit. It seems like he's a little irritated or like annoyed by him. My bad. Sorry, let me just do this real quick. Sorry about that. It seems like he's irritated with Brian Ortega, and like maybe Brian Ortega just got under his skin a whole lot. So I don't know. Maybe that'll affect his. It might affect his performance. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see how he performs under pressure like this, with being annoyed and not really liking the person. Because I know it wasn't like that with Max, and the last two fights with Max. This is the first time he's kind of probably been really annoyed with an opponent. And then he brought up that Brian Ortega popped in 2014, which I didn't even know of. That I guess he got suspended for popping for some type of PED. I didn't even know about that. So that's interesting. He brought it up. So that's definitely got him annoyed, which I had no idea about, which is crazy. 2014, I forgot. Like, damn, that's crazy that Brian Ortega's been in the league that long. Like, holy shit. You know what I mean? And then we have, I don't know who's going to win that. In my head, I'm picking Alexander Volkanovski to win that fight. He weighed in at 144.5. Brian Ortega weighed in at 144. So they both came under championship weight. And then we have the co-main event, Valentina Shevchenko versus Lauren Murphy, which would be a really fun fight. I think Valentina should smash her. In my head, that's how I see that going. But you never know, man. These are the type of fights and opponents that, like, champion, like, the fighters that you would never think would lose to. It's just how the game works sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, even though I'd imagine Shevchenko stays focused, she doesn't let off, she doesn't underestimate anybody, I feel like these are the type of opponents that get it done, like Chris Weidman, Anderson Silva, Matt Serra, GSP, people that go on long tears and then they randomly lose to these people you don't expect them to lose to. I don't think that's the case with Valentina. I feel like Valentina's going to do her thing. I think she's laser focused always, no matter who the opponent is. But I'm just saying, there's a chance. There's definitely always a chance. So we'll see. Lauren Murphy was on the press conference talking about, I don't give a fuck, I'm going to bring it, So I imagine she brings it, which is, I feel like, going to be her biggest enemy and her biggest downfall when you try to bring it towards Valentina like that. I would imagine she's going to try to wrestle Valentina, put her on her back like Jennifer Maia did in that round 2 of their fight, dominate in that sense. I can't imagine it happening like that. So I would pick Valentina Shevchenko to win that fight for sure. Nick Diaz, Robbie Lawler. This fight went from 170 to 185, which makes me nervous because a couple days ago, so this is what happened. A couple days ago, Josh Thompson made a video where he was saying, he was saying that he saw a video of Nick Diaz. Something happened in the video, and he was like, I hope he's okay. I hope he still fights. And I'm just like, what? He said he was training against a southpaw. Southpaw, and something happened. He didn't say what. And then later on his podcast, weighing in with Big John, he said, I shouldn't have said it. I put my foot in my mouth. I shouldn't have said about something that was private. You know, not that the world doesn't see it. So he obviously saw something, which made me think like, it could either be he got dropped or knocked out. That's all that can happen. He didn't get injured, obviously. Like, it's not like he like twisted his knee or broke, you know, anything like that, like a torn anything or you know, twisted ankle or anything. It seemed like either a knockdown or a knockout. He doesn't know when the video was timestamped, but he said that, right? And then the very next day when I saw that video with Helen Yee Sports, the very next day they were like, we're trying to move this fight to middleweight. So in my head, I'm thinking, damn, that's not a good look, you know. So it makes me nervous. It definitely makes me nervous for Nick Diaz now. You know, at first I thought we were going to see a whole brand new Nick Diaz, which is still possible. It's not like, you know, but if he got knocked out in practice or in training, you know, and if he got knocked out in training, I see why he didn't want to do a weight cut. You do that weight cut all the way down to 170, you know, after being knocked out. You can get knocked out again probably fairly a lot easier than normal, you know. So maybe the weight will help him not get knocked out. I don't know. It just makes me worry a little more. I wish I never heard that. I wish Josh Thompson never said anything about that. And I hope it's not true or happened a long time ago. You know what I mean? I still want Nick Diaz to win. I still think he can win. I just feel like his punches are straighter. More, you know, Robbie comes from the outside, throws lots of loopy punches, you know, kicks. Maybe he'll try to wrestle Diaz. Maybe he'll try to take him down. But I feel like Nick Diaz has had more crisp punches. We'll see, though, man. It's been 7 years. He's 38 years old. Who knows what can happen, you know? I don't know. I want Nick to win. I'm picking Nick to win that fight for sure. Then we got Curtis Blades, Jairzinho Rozenstruik, who are both, I believe, coming off losses. I'm not sure. Or maybe Jairzinho Rozenstruik beat, what's that guy's name? Alexander Volkov? He might have beat him. I can't remember. But I know that Jairzinho lost to Cyril Gane in one of this fight because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And I think he might have beat Alexander Volkov. Nah, I can't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Curtis Blades coming off that vicious knockout against Derek Lewis. He got super slept with an uppercut as he was trying to shoot in for a takedown. Got destroyed. Curtis Blades still one of my favorite heavyweights. I would pick him to win this. I think he's going to take Jairzinho down. You know, Jairzinho's a heavy kickboxer. You know, so I would imagine he's going to take Jairzinho down and do what he wants with him. We'll see, though. I thought that kind of same thing against Derek, you know, but we'll see with Jairzinho. And then the opening fight, Jessica Andrade, Cynthia Calvillo. She's fighting, you know, I'm picking Jessica Andrade to win this fight. I just think Cynthia is a 115 person. I don't think she's the, you know, I think she lost to Caitlin Chukagian at 25. I just don't think she's a 25er. I think she just gains weight and in between fights. She has hella time off in between fights. You know, I think Jessica Andrade is going to show her what's up, you know. Then Marlon Moraes, Merab. That's a great fight. Dan Hooker, Nasrat. You know, Roxanne Modafferi. This is a fun card, dude. Fun card. Yeah, so those are the main fights I just want to talk about. As you know, the Hall of Fame was yesterday. George St Pierre got inducted to the Hall of Fame. The fight with Jone Jones and Gustafsson, the first one, got inducted to the Hall of Fame yesterday. Jone Jones also got arrested this morning. If you didn't know, he got arrested for, let me see, Jone Jones. And it's crazy too, man, because I saw that headline while I was at the gym this morning. Not this morning, but like afternoon, I guess you should say. And yesterday in the interview he was doing media, it was like a 7-minute interview where he was talking about, you know, no one even asked him about anything about partying or anything. He's like, I haven't partied or drinking hell long. I'm the healthiest I've ever been. And I was like, why did you mention that? Why did you mention you haven't partied or drank in a long time when you know that's not true? Because looking at him, I was like, this fool's lying. This fool is dead ass lying. Like, I haven't drank in hella long. I don't party like I used to and drink like I used to anymore. I'm the best shape I've ever been in my life. And then while you're out there in Vegas, you party and you get some type of DV fucking charge. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you just you just can't drink no more, bro. You have to stop. You have to completely stop, because you get in trouble every time you do, which means you have a drinking problem, which means even if you don't drink all the time, every time you drink, something bad happens. Remember in New Mexico just a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago? It was during COVID. I think it was during COVID time. He's outside, he shot his gun or had a gun on him or something stupid, you know what I mean? It's just like, dude, you need to quit, man. You have an addiction problem, bro. And I know that for a fact, because I have the same addiction problem with alcohol. So it's like, I know what that's like to get in trouble every time you drink. Every time you drink, bro, you get in trouble. I never got DV charges, but, you know, still, it's just like ridiculous, bro. And it's like an addict always will do that. I haven't drinking hell long. It's like, why? Who are you lying to, bro? Why'd you even say that? You're lying. Just stop it. Don't say that. No one asked you about it. Just don't say it. You know what I mean? Don't mention it. No one asked you about if you drank in hella long or if you're drinking or anything. You know what I'm saying? You always bring up your past as if you're a better person now than you were, so people forget. And it's like, bro, this is why you put your foot in your mouth, because you're like, I don't even drink anymore. You don't drink anymore, and the very next time you drink, you get in trouble and arrested. Come on, bro. You definitely drink. Stop lying to people, man. Stop trying to be this almighty, like I'm better than, you know. It's like, bro, people make mistakes, but when you act like you're better than shit, like, and you're not that, and then you get in trouble for it, and you just look like a hypocrite, it's just like, no one likes that. But if you just be like, man, I fuck up, you know, yeah, I still drink, but whatever, you know, just don't even mention it then. Don't lie, don't mention it. It just means nothing. You know what I mean? It's annoying that type of shit happens. You know, what else is going on? Yeah. See, arrested for battery, domestic violence, injuring vehicle. I'll put the little clip up. But yeah, it's just annoying that he does that. Connor, do the baseball, had the first baseball pitch was terrible. Do it way out the back, just terrible. He threw it. He had an arm, but it just went. You know what I mean? We'll play the clip. It's funny. Not much else going on. Dillon Danis got choked out by security guard after all that shit he was talking. Somebody finally got a hold of him, and then he posted a video of his like leg being surgery. I feel like that was an old video of him having surgery on his leg. And I feel like he's just posting that now to defend himself. Some regular Joe Schmo. He looked like a big dude, but some Joe Schmo tapped him out, had him choked out in the rear naked, had both hooks in, and put his ass in a rear naked, and you see him like tapping. I'll play it. It's hilarious, but. And now he's like putting the clip up. I didn't want to say anything for this and that. And he's got all these like scars on his leg, like bad surgery and botched surgery. But it's like, I feel like those surgeries were from a while ago. I feel like those videos that he's playing are from a while ago. He's just playing them now. That's why he, you know, someone like him has to have a reason why he got choked out by some regular dude. You know, somebody that talks the amount of shit that he talks has to have a reason why, you know, so, yeah, it's hilarious though. But yeah, that's about it for today. I will get with y'all Saturday. We'll watch I'm gonna watch the ceremony weigh-ins whenever they come on. I'm gonna imagine they come on 2, 3, you know, maybe 4 at the latest. But we'll watch the ceremony weigh-ins. Fights tomorrow, man. And then I'll make a video after the fights tomorrow night. So we'll double down. And yeah, man, when this video drops, like it, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you're notified for when these videos drop. You can go give me some traffic. I'm out of here. Peace.